There's a few different techniques that we can use when we're working with a person one-to-one, even if we're not in the room with them, right? And so if we were in a room, we would use one, a specific frame, how we frame the session. Two, we would use our energy, right? How we show up. If we're bringing in fear, if we're bringing in openness, how am I showing up to hold space for this person? Three is resourcing. Resourcing is a process of helping the person before you even go into the breathwork session, connect with a resource and understand what a resource is. And so a resource is someplace in the body that they might feel safe. And so before, again, in the frame, in the beginning, before we go anywhere, we're going to invite them to find a resource point. So that would be looking like taking a little meditation and connecting with a place inside their body where they feel safe. And if at any point they start to feel activated, we're going to direct them to place their hand there. Another resource is a visual resource, opening their eyes and looking at something. So we're always going to be tracking them as well. When you're working, again, this is the difference between working one-to-one and working in groups. In groups, we don't, we ask people to leave their camera on. Not everybody does. And so then we just have to have faith. But in a one-to-one, you definitely want to have the camera on them, and you are speaking to them. You are facilitating to them. You're watching their body. You're seeing before they get to this place. Before they get to this place, because once they're there, it's hard to get them out. So you're going to be communicating to them. You're going to see what's happening in their body, and you're going to speak to what's happening in their body. And so that could look like inviting them to move, to stretch, to shake. That can be like inviting them to bring their hand to their resource point, or open their eyes and look at their resource point, or come out of the breath and look at you and breathe through the nose. So there's a lot of different ways, right? And then touch, I was going to say touch too. We can invite them to massage places in their body, or I see that your shoulder is looking very tense. How would it feel if you put your hand on your shoulder right now? Because that touch can help, and it can come from them when you're online. So these are all different ways.